Hello. What I want to talk about today is the economic crisis with the budget balancing and all that. For starters, you're probably wondering why you have three cups here. Well, there's a little street beggar game called Three Shell Monte. It involves a small object, such as a pea, and what you do is, if you wanted to play the game, you put the pea under one of the three cups. Almost everybody puts it under cup number 2, so that's where it goes for now. I'm going to demonstrate how it's played. You would move it, and then you catch the pea with another cup, and another one, and so forth. I'm not really good at the game, but I can show you the way the government does it. And anyway, if you were really good, you'd be able to see what really happened. Okay. Is it still under number 2? Well, no. Is it still under number 3? Nope. It's got to be under number 1, right? Nope. And I'm pretty sure it did slow enough to where you could see that it rolled off the table when the cup slightly got moved. Alright. That makes you realize that's what's really going on. Okay, we have the budget crisis, and balancing budget is not the same as the debt. The debt is the P. The budget is kind of the cups. The reality is, they can balance the budget all they want. The outcome ain't going to be good whether or not they balance it, or whether or not they default and decide we're giving up. If they balance the budget, the resulting actions they would have to do would cause what would be called a deflationary collapse. That is, a lot of people that have money, cash currency, US dollars, greenbacks, will be able to buy everything on pennies on the dollar for a short period of time. If they decide to default, well, then hyperinflation, Zimbabwe style, sets in. Kind of a rock and a hard place decision, isn't it? Now, if you realize that all they're doing is playing the game, changes it a lot, don't it? If you realize that you have the ability to make people think the pea's under the wrong cup, you know you're going to win the game. Same thing, exact same thing they're going to pull. It's really rotten, but I bet diamonds and donuts they're going to do it. Most likely scenario, they're wanting to make the markets, the commodities markets especially, and things, everything but food, alright? That's the tell. Look at the commodities markets for food. If you don't see a substantial drop in the food versus the precious metals and all this other fun gobbledygook they have, you know that they're just playing a game. They aren't doing it for real. Alright? You can expect to see a period of a bubble. You'll see the metals, a lot of other types of commodities go super high. Then at the 11th hour, they're going to make some sort of agreement that they're going to fix the budget deficit issue. Then you'll see that bubble pop. All these markets will just go down real low. For you people that want to speculate and gamble on gold and silver, maybe that might be your buying opportunity. But truth be told, I wouldn't speculate, I wouldn't gamble right now. Because you only gamble when there's nothing really to lose. Silver and gold are not going to be very good to digest if it gets as bad as I think it's going to get. You're going to want to be sitting at home stewing your beans and rice over a camp stove while everybody else is at the supermarket killing themselves. over the last can of dog food. It is going to get that bad because there's no way out. That inflation is the only way out of the debt. There's no way possible to pay it off. Period. No way possible at all. $40,000 plus for every man, woman, and child would pay most of it. But when I say child, I even mean little bitty babies. Alright? It isn't going to happen. It's not realistic. So they're going to do what anybody else would do if you're in debt. Anyone else. You'll declare bankruptcy. You'll file probably the equivalent of Chapter 13, where you give your creditors a bone, the ones that have teeth enough to really ruin you, and you tell the other ones, sorry, you gambled and you lost. What does this mean for you and me? Well, conspiracy theories aside, I can tell you what it really means is that you're really going to want to prepare, especially mentally. Physical preparations are what they are. They're only as good as your mental preparations are. Same as a street beggar who can get by scamming people using this game that I demonstrated. They only have that asset, their brain. So too, you need to use your brain to survive. Make the right physical preparations after you do your mental ones. And what are the mental preparations that you're wanting to do? Which preparations matter the most? Preparation number one, first and absolutely foremost, think before you act. Not only think, but prepare. Put anything that you can, any kind of skill, any kind of knowledge that is practical for application in the real world, assuming everything goes to hell. Put that in your head. Because you could be robbed. You could have everything taken away but the clothes on your back. But if you have a useful skill, you're golden. You're going to be fine. You don't have a useful skill, God help you. Second preparation, one that's the most important after that, is faith. It can be any sort of God you believe in, faith in yourself. I don't recommend that because it would be tested to the point of breaking. You need to have faith in some kind of higher power, because as they say, there is no atheists in a foxhole. And keep in mind, this is going to be ugly. What is coming is very, very ugly. There will be rioting, and it could get so bad that next year, in the spring, they'll have government agents going door to door. Yes, like the conspiracy people are saying. But they aren't going to enslave you, haul you to a camp or anything. They're just going to clean up the bodies, alright? It might get that bad. I don't mean to scare you, but I will tell you a lot of the answers that you'll be asking for are in the holy books. Whether it be a Bhagavad Gita or a Bible or the Quran or any of these other ones. It's in there. If you seek it, you will find it. The third thing you're going to need for preparations that are intangible is buddies. As much as you want to be some gun-toting lunatic holding a sentry that just automatically hoses down people with your stored food and your bomb shelter, you know, these crazy nutcase type people. this is something nobody is going to be able to really survive alone unless they're willing to live like the Unabomber, okay? That's no way to live. That is a half-life walking ghost and a social nutcase, okay? You don't want to be that. You want to live. You want to help. You want to create communities, like commune level almost, where people are sharing and caring with each other, getting together, because what's going to end up happening is the bad guys are going to do this. Alright? Make no mistake, the bad guys are going to act like packs of wolves. They will feed off the weak, the people that don't get together and form some sort of survival group. And when this is over, people are going to be forced with a very simple decision. Share what you have with another person so that you all may live. Or be selfish, try to go your own way, and die. With this being said, take heed of my warning and prepare as best you can. Prepare. That's all I will say in this video. I will make a few more videos that will detail specific aspects of both mental and physical survival. I waited till this time to do this video because it is now imminent. What many have feared is going to occur. Peace be with you.